Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Marilyn Darling Show. Today is the 28th of July, and I wanted to make a response to my friend Chris's video, response that she made to me. And she says that her Jinhao X450 just splattered all over her. And I wanted to show you that I have had that exact same scenario with this shirt. Everybody always says, "Oh, your shirt's dirty." No, honey. This is from a black ink that I spilled all over myself, and it just never came out. Anyway, so today we are doing a pen showing video. These are all of the pens that I currently have that I know of. Oh, nope, I have a couple more. I just realized that I forgot some in my bag. Tickety boo. Okay, so let's see. These are the ones that are inked currently, and then these are the ones that are these are the ones that are inked currently, and these ones are not. At least I think that these ones are not. Black one. Okay, so over here we have the Pilot Petite one. That is with Pilot Black. Either Pilot Black or it has Jinhao ink that I got from Wish.com for 99 cents for 5 vials. Anyway, this is a Pilot G2. It is my number 1 favorite ballpoint gel pen, and it is the petite one. It is only, like 3 inches big. Dang it! I have this problem lately where my fingers just don't work. Another reason I'm not a doctor anymore. Anyway, so, it's 4 3/4 of an inch. 4 3/4 of an inch. So, then there is, here we go. This is the Wingsung 3009. I figured out that this is a 3009. The 3008 does not come in all clear, all clear, all clear. So, this is a 3009. This is a TWSBI Eco T that I got from Goulet Pens. It is a very nice pen. It has a fine nib on it. And I have I have an orange ink that I made. This is, let's see, this is a Monteverde Monza. Alright, come on. Monteverde Monza, USA. And it has food color and Noodler's Blue Ghost in it. It's a medium pen. It's a beautiful writer. This is a Lamy Vista. My phone is not being very cooperative today. I bought this nib from the Art Supply Warehouse in Westminster. The one that came with it was a medium, and it writes very, very broadly, and I didn't like it. This is the Wingsung 3008 knockoff. Another knockoff. I don't know what happened. Come on. There. This is a Wingsung 3008 in gold with the Pilot Pilot nib in fine. This is an extra fine, sorry. I mean, it's a nice pen, but it's just... I was going to make a review about this being a splatter monster, but ever since I said that to Chris, it hasn't done it, which is very upsetting, because you're like, oh man, all this thing does is spit up, and now it's not. It has a little bit of condensation. That's fine. It's just to keep the nib wet, which is, you know that you're going to have a good writing pen if it has a little bit of condensation, because it will write first time every time. This is a Jinhao 599. It looks like a Lamy. It has the same grip as the Lamy. Only this one has a 1.1 millimeter stub in it. And it writes more like a double broad. This is a Wingsung 618. Let's see. Oh, is it a 318 or a 618? Oh dear, 618. I thought so. This is a made in China Wingsung 618. And it comes in a hooded nib, and this pen has Diamine Deep Magenta in it. And it is a piston filler, and it is beautiful, and I love it. Although I wish I could switch out the gold for silver. Not too fan of gold, but onward. This is a Jinhao 99. Nope, this is a Monteverde Monza. This is the second Monteverde Monza. I got a 3-pack, and I bought a Jinhao 992 because the Monteverde Monza comes with 3 of these, but only 1 of these bodies. So this is a Jinhao 992 that I took apart to put the Monteverde Monza fine nib in it. And I have Jinhao Black in here. Now, these next pens I got with a calligraphy set, pen set. Ooh, gee, I put that in there too. I got this calligraphy pen set that comes with a set of 5 nibs. And this was... This is the 1.5 millimeter stub. What the heck is going on there? Anyway, it's a 1.5 millimeter stub. It had a 1.1 millimeter stub that I loved a lot, but then I took the nib off and washed it down the sink on accident. So, and it has a very weird feed. I want to show you guys because freaking weird. I don't think I've ever seen a feed like this before. Do not do this at home. Come on. It has a felt feed. You can't really see it from this, but like on the inside of it, there is a little piece of felt. It's like a piece of wick to wick up the ink all the way down to the end. It's very strange. But that goes on that one. That's another one. These came with the set. And they are flat-ended gold and silver markers, and they write in like a shiny, lustery fashion. I think they're running out of ink or drying out or something. Anyway, I don't know if you can tell, but they're like sheening inks. Anyway, really nice. This is I got a whiteboard. I don't know what I did with my whiteboard at this moment. Probably around here somewhere. I don't know what I did with it at this moment. Anyway, this is a whiteboard marker. Felt tip whiteboard marker. And it has a magnet on the back so you can put it on a refrigerator. This is a Jinhao 992 with an extra fine nib. Extra fine hooded nib. The weird thing about these Jinhao feeds is they don't come out. I wish they did. Or if anybody knows how to take the Jinhao extra fine hooded nib out, extra fine hooded feed out, please let me know. This is going to be a very long video. I apologize. This is my newest pen. This is my X450 with the Zebra G nib. Oh, you can't see it because it's being dumb. But it's got the letter G there. Can you see it? It's a large G. And Chris made a comment that I was getting excellent line variation. Well, the line, let me tell you, that line variation was not very big at all. I'm gonna show you. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it looked like I was getting a lot of line variation, but not really. I mean, and I was pushing it to the point of railroading, especially here in this S, but it just, I don't know. Anyway, it's a nice pen, and it writes super duper fine lines. I would call this a triple extra fine if I had to put a definition on the fineness of that nib. Now, these are Yren 401s, and oops, not that one. Oh, not that one either. There it is. Okay, this is a Yren 401, and it comes with a rainbow nib, and a rainbow extra fine nib. It is so cool. It's one of my favorite pens. But I took the converter out of this one, and I was trying to get the ink out from behind the piston, and it just didn't work out. So if ink gets behind your Yren, you're just screwed. But the cool thing about the Yren is you can use a Lamy cartridge. So that means that you can also use a Lamy converter. So if you want to, you can go down to or order a Lamy converter online and use that. So that's fun. But the rainbow nib, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I'm gonna die. Anyway. And they're pretty scratchy, so you might have to do some micro mesh or whatever, but that's kind of normal these days. This is a Jinhao 250 that I got for free because apparently it got lost in the mail, and I asked for a refund, and it came almost a month later, And then I couldn't find the guy to pay him, so that was really sad. But this is a dual tone nib from Jinhao, and it's fine. And it's a very heavy pen. It is the heaviest pen that I own. And I don't have a converter in there right now, but I have a whole bunch of converters that I got from Wish.com. It's, international, so that's good. This is a Lambatao 3059 with a hooded nib, and the feed and everything is clear except the piston and the nib, which this is a cracked one and I need to buy another one, but I was pretty rough with this one. Taking this nib feed section out was a freaking nightmare. So but this end here unscrews with just fingers. So if you ever get a Lambatao, just take the end off and use a bulb syringe to wash it out, because that's a nightmare to take off the nib. Anyway, this is another Jinhao 992 with a fine nib. I love fine nibs. This one's a little more medium than the other, and it has a black feed. Unlike the Monteverde, which have clear feeds, I really wish I knew where to buy the clear feeds for this, because buying a Monteverde Monza is like $15, and buying a Jinhao 992 is like free plus shipping. It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, this is a Wingsung 3003. And it has an unnamed nib in it. And it writes like a very fine line, maybe an extra fine. It has a pilot style nib. And it uses a converter, unlike the Wingsung 3008, which uses a piston. So, and it's standard international, I think. Maybe Lamy style. And also you have to make sure that you don't lose this ring here, because this is the magnetic ring that you have to screw on, and then once you have it screwed on, you get a little click. If you don't have the ring, it doesn't do the click. Anyway, and then we have a Pilot Parallel and a 3.8 millimeter, which I have green to go with the green. This is Mermaid Tail by Jane Davenport. She's a brilliant scientist. And then we have another Pilot Parallel that is a 2.4 millimeter, and this has Caribbean blue in it. Monteverde Caribbean blue. Two of my favorite colors. Oh, I'm almost out. I gotta refill. These things go through so much ink. Ugh. It's just, they're ink monsters. And these are the pencils that I own. This is a Papermate Clear Point 0.7 millimeter. And this has a lot of great potential for being a pencil. One of the great things is you can push the nib in. And the hell is going on? Stop it. So you can push the nib in, and then you can, when it writes, it pushes this little bit down as it writes. So you can pretty much write an extra millimeter of lead. It's got a grip. It's got a grippy part here, which is nice, and the button isn't all the way at the top. You don't have to continually push the thing. You just move your thumb up and bloop, ready to go again. And the great thing about this is it has a retractable eraser, and the erasers, you can, in order to put an ink in there, or in order to put a lead, I keep calling it ink, special, this one, you have to pull this section off. There's two little teeth there that hold this little section in, and then you just drop the ink in that little bit there. But finding the erasers is getting harder and harder every day. So I bought 2 more of them, of the newer versions, just to see if they had changed anything. The only thing that I can see different is the spring action. It's a lot tighter on these than the older one. I've had this one for almost 20 years, since I was in high school. So it's nice to know that they haven't changed the good things. Anyway, those are all of my pens that I own, that I know of at this point in time. If you have any questions about any of the pens that I have here, please leave it in the comment section below. That's all for today, so thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Love you. Bye.